Hello my lovely Aries, welcome to your love reading for November 2020. Hope all of you are well. I want to thank you all for your ongoing support. Seriously, this is just crazy, but today I actually reached 2,000 subscribers with the channel. So thank you, honestly, for all your support. If you haven't subscribed already, then please do join our flock. We're growing by the moment, seriously. It's just going crazy. So thank you so much. Yeah, I think, I just wanted to mention to you that if you're interested in news on your work and career, Aries, then I did those readings probably about 10 days ago now, so they're on the channel. So please take a moment to look at the channel and, explore some of those readings too. And also that you'll find twin flame readings on there if you're in that position. So, Aries, let's see what's ahead for you in love over the next month. So we're already in the first couple of days of November, so let's see what else Spirit have to tell us, please. Spirit, we're with Aries at the moment. We're with Aries at the moment. Oh, thank you. Okay, so we have, let me just get my camera angle correct. Loyal heart. That's a good start. Ooh. We have jumpy cards as well. We have flexible. Thank you, Spirit. We have message in a bottle. Ooh, and we have the fates. Wow. Aries, this is looking good. So far, so good. So, there's someone out there, Aries, who is very loyal to you. Okay, at first when I put this card out, I felt this was your energy. It may well be your energy because we have two owls here, not just one. But it kind of feels like there's someone out there who remains very loyal to you. Now, you may know who this person is because of their level of loyalty. I suspect they're already in your circle already, Aries, So, if you do have someone like that in your circle, do drop a comment below and let us know, because as I say, this feels more like someone else's energy, but someone in your circle who's loyal to you. Some of you may not know about them. I know that sounds contradictory, but some of you may have this person in your circle but not actually realise at this moment in time that they are meant for you, okay? But it's more likely that you already know who this person is, Aries, okay? If you're single, there may be someone, again, in your circle that, you haven't even noticed, Aries. You've been busy getting on with life and they're on the periphery of your friendship circle or place somewhere you go to socialise, and you haven't really properly met yet, but there's a good indication that this person is very interested and, is around you. They're asking you to be flexible in your approach because it may be that this person isn't the sort of person that you would necessarily have gone for in a partner. They may be very different to your normal partner, and they're asking you to be flexible and be open-minded. So when this person comes your way, I always feel when there's an egg on the card that it's almost like a new beginning. It's like a birth, a rebirth. So it sort of feels like something new is going to develop here. And it may be, as I say, that the person isn't the sort of person that you thought that you would be in a relationship with. This is something new. So they're asking you to be open-minded, Aries, during the month of November. But you're going to hear from this person. Look at this. Okay, we have a telephone here inside the bottle, but it doesn't need to be phone contact. You may get a phone call, it may be a text, could be an email in this day and age, but I'm feeling a strong phone energy, so it could well be a phone call or a text. Okay. And what's interesting about this is we have a stork here, which is always, symbolic, obviously, of babies, symbolic of birth. And, what did I say with this egg? It almost feels like a new beginning, a new sort of a birth of a new relationship, if you like. But you will definitely be getting a message from this person. And I do feel it's directly from them. They may approach you and ask you, I hesitate to say ask you out with the current circumstances. They may just contact you on social media or contact you via text just to see how you are. And it may feel like it's a light-hearted message, Aries, but actually it's because they're interested. And what's really important here is look at this card. You were meant to have this contact with this person because this person was meant to be in your life. This is fate. And we can't argue with fate. Not that we'd want to, but I don't know why I said that really, but we can't. It's going to happen, Aries. So this person is coming through with a really strong energy. And when I say a strong energy, I don't mean they're forceful and they're going to bombard their way into your life. But this loyalty is giving me a real feeling of strength. So, this person is meant to be there and they are going to step forward and you are going to get a message from them. It may be for some of you that you're in separation from somebody you're destined to be with. November's the month when you're going to hear from them, without a doubt. I always say without a doubt. I have, it won't resonate with all of you before I get messages saying, it wasn't for me. You're right. For some of you, it won't be for you, unfortunately. But if it resonates strongly with you, then look out for this during the month of November. So let's do some clarifiers. Oh, thank you, Spirit. Spirit are very on this today. So we have a broken heart here. So for some of you, this could have been somebody you separated from who is making a return in November. They're going to message you to see how you are. You'll think it's just a casual thing. You'll think they've got nothing better to do. But maybe they've learned some lessons, Maybe while you've been separate, they've been learning some lessons. And maybe, that saying, absence makes the heart grow fonder. Maybe that's why. You notice I don't hold this up for long. I don't like to hold the broken heart during a love reading. But what's lovely about this is that we have a loyal heart coming in on top of a broken heart. So we have two heart cards, one that's stronger. This card, I wish you could feel what I can feel right now, because this feels such a strong energy, this loyalty, And maybe this person, if it is someone you're separated from, maybe they have, just learned where their heart lies. We've got a heart down here as well, look. Even the owls, look, are creating a sort of heart shape, aren't they? So yeah, somebody may be coming back in to talk to you. I don't get the feeling they're going to come in and declare their undying love, Aries. I think they're going to come in very casually because they're going to be testing the water. But it's almost like they've come to some sort of realization that they miss you and they want you back. That obviously will apply for some of you. For others of you, this is a new person. And what Spirit are saying is, Spirit have noticed that for some of you, you've been dealing with a broken heart because of previous experiences. And they're bringing in this person who is loyal and will look after your heart. They're bringing in this person to mend your broken heart. So why do we have flexible here, please, Spirit? Why do we have flexible here, please? Why do we have flexible here for Aries? Thank you. We have a card of hostilities. Now that is really interesting. Like we said, there's no need. If somebody comes in who isn't your normal sort of person, sometimes it's very easy, isn't it, to be quite dismissive and quite hostile towards them. And Spirit are saying, no, this time you need to be flexible. You need to get over this sort of feeling of pushing people away, because, you know, unless you've got major red flags with them, obviously, in which case, push away. But, you know, here they're saying this could be the birth of something special, but it's something different. So don't be too quick to push them away, especially if you're guarding your heart because it's been broken in the past. Don't be too quick to push this person away, because this person is fated. He or she is meant to be here for you, and they're very loyal. That is such a powerful card. I can feel such a strength in that card, and I keep saying it because I keep feeling it. So why do we have message in a bottle, Spirit? What's this all about, please? What do we know about this message? Aha, so if this is somebody you've separated from, Aries, and they suddenly make an appearance in November, it could be because they feel jealous about you getting together with somebody else. They may be worrying that you'll find somebody else unless they step forward and make contact sometime soon. And even if it's not someone you're separated from, if your circumstances are different, as I said, if this is a new person that is coming into your life, it's the same sort of sentiment, really. They don't want you to be with someone else. They've had a crush on you for a while, Aries. And they're deciding now is the time to step forward before you get together with somebody else. Okay? So there's a lot of healing being done here, actually. I haven't pulled the fourth card yet. I will do so in a second. But if you look at the positivity of the top layer of cards, this person is really being brought in to heal these energies down here. I mean, if you look at them, broken heart, hostilities and envy, you know, they've got sort of negative connotations, but the positivity in this top row, loyal heart, flexibility, messages and fated, I mean, you know, it's a good month for you by the looks of it, Aries. Let's see. Thank you, Spirit. Yeah, this person has had a lot of time to think things through. Sorry about the lamp, it's very bright. This person has had a lot of time to think things through. They've been contemplating a lot of things. And so if it is someone that you've been separated from and you've been waiting to hear from, they've had a lot of time to think this through and to really decide what it is they want to do. And they may have been deciding when the best time was to contact you. They may have been a bit nervous about that. But as I say, even if it's someone that is around you that you haven't been separated from, they've been thinking about taking this step towards you because they realise that they've got this deep attraction to you, and it's not something superficial. This is fate that's brought you together. Now, whether it's brought you together for a long-lasting relationship or whether it's brought you together for, you know, to learn lessons from each other in a soulmate fashion, or whether you're destined to be together, who knows? We're going to have a look at that perhaps in a moment, see if it gives us any more information. But it's certainly somebody that is stepping forward who is significant. And I do feel that they're not sort of the energy to flit in and out. I am feeling that it is more permanent because of this loyalty card. So, yeah, I'm leaning more towards that, to be honest. I'm feeling this is somebody that's taken a while to step forward, but they want to offer you stability and loyalty. That's how it's kind of feeling. Can we go for another row, please, Spirit? Do we have more information for Aries? What about this loyal heart and broken heart? What's the outcome with this? With the loyal... Oh, thank you. We have the thinking woman. So we have the thinking man and the thinking woman. So it sort of feels like you've both been in your headspace and you may have both been thinking about each other. I mean, look at this. I want to call them a couple as well, but look at this. The thinking woman, the thinking man, you know, and it kind of feels like you've both been thinking about it and thinking about each other. but there's been something that's been holding you back, you know? So it kind of feels like it could be a bit soulmatey, like there's some sort of, you're both I was going to say some telepathic link, but it's almost like you're both recognizing that you're sort of meant to be together, and you've both been thinking about that a lot, you know? For others of you that aren't in this, as I keep saying, I want to give both scenarios here because you're not all going to be in a separated situation. So for those people who aren't in a relationship at the moment and aren't, you know, thinking about an ex or you know, whoever this person was, if you're looking for someone new in your life, it looks like you've been spending time thinking things through, thinking how you're going to move forward, thinking about how you're going to get over this broken heart situation, Aries. You know, and maybe that's been holding you back. Maybe you've been spending time, you know, just sort of working on yourself, you know, reading up on stuff that to try and make you feel better and all those sorts of things, you know. So there's two potential scenarios going on here. Please let me know which one resonates with you in the comments, because I do love to hear what resonates for you. Why do we have hostilities with flexible, please? Thank you. Yeah, look, we have... I can't, okay, we have to look at this. I'm going to come to this one in a second, but Spirit are saying it's time to be happy. You have the Sun card, which is a beautiful card. So they're saying, okay, Aries, you've done enough thinking about it now. Now open your heart, be flexible, because now is the time for you to be happy. I'm going to leave that there. I'm going to put the Sun on top of, I don't know what you can see, yeah. I'm going to put it on top of the thinking woman, look, because we want happiness to sort of wash over you. So they gave us the Garden and the Gate, which is really interesting here. Because you remember I said with flexible and hostilities, I said don't be too quick to push this person away because they're not the person that you felt they were. Or, you know, if the other scenario is your scenario, you know, don't be too quick to be hostile with them if they try and step forward, because this relationship is fated. And here you are, look, being very hesitant and a bit nervous because you've got all this land that you could explore. So basically, Spirit is saying you have this relationship which is beautiful, it's loyal, you know, some lessons have been learned here by both of you, and you've got the opportunity to go and advance and explore. You've got the key to be able to unlock this gate and go out there and do it, but you're holding back because you're still worried about your broken heart, you know? And Spirit is saying, no, this is the time to open the gate. This is the time to make sure that you don't push this person away, whether they're a returning person or whether they're a new person to you. You know, you may feel a little bit hesitant, Aries, but, you know, you're not going to know until you open that gate, basically. And the gate is all about you guarding your heart, you know, that's all it is. And it's a natural thing. So why do we have message in a bottle and envy, please? What are these about, Spirit? Why do we have message in a bottle and envy? There's been a lot of emotions. You know, I wanted to say, my first thing, I hesitated there because I wanted to say there's been a lot of emotions flying about, but I don't think that's the right expression. I don't know why that even came into my head. Must be for a reason. It may be because we have an angel present with wings, very large wings. Archangel Shamiel is here to look after your solar plexus chakra, which is like almost like your emotional nerve center. And they're saying, you know, he is here to help you heal any emotional concerns. You know, when you get this message, it might bring up some feelings that you'd thought were buried, okay? Or if this is a new person to you, when this message comes in, it may make you feel a bit unsettled, because you may think, well, why are they contacting me? Especially if you're feeling a bit sort of nervous and your immediate instinct is to push them away. But Spirit is saying, no, 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 you need to get out in that garden and explore, basically. So, you know, Archangel Shamiel is here to help you, to help work on your emotional nerve center, to help keep you peaceful and calm, and to reassure you that you're going to be okay with this relationship, because they are bringing this person in with lessons that this person has learned. And you also have gone through a process of healing a broken heart here, Aries. So, you know, this is why we have this lovely loyalty being brought in for you, because, you know, you're ready for the next phase in your life. Why do we have the Fates and the Thinking Man, please, Spirit? Oh, that was too many. Can we do that again? Sorry. Sorry, Spirit, I didn't know which one to take. Can we do the Fates and the Thinking Man, please? Why do we have the Fates and the Thinking Man? Yeah, look, this is going to open up a whole new world for you. And the world card, there's a world card in tarot as well, for those of you who aren't familiar with tarot. And the world card is all about you being rewarded for the efforts you've put in. So as I was just saying, this person who's coming in for you, who is meant for you, Aries, they've been learning life lessons, and that's why you've been separate from them, or that's why they haven't stepped in before, depending on your situation. But, you know, this is about the life lessons that you've both been learning and you've both gone through, some of which may have been very difficult for you, you know, emotionally, which is why they've brought in Archangel Shamiel to soothe that emotional anxiety or pain that you've been feeling. And now is the time for you to have your reward. So, you know, that is all looking really, really lovely for you, Aries. It's looking lovely because, you know, this feels like a good, solid, loving relationship that is coming in. I'm going to do some tarot in a second. I'm just having a drink of water. Let's do some tarot clarifiers. I nearly said qualifiers. Where does that come in? Qualifiers. Anyway, clarifiers I meant to say. So why do we have loyal heart and broken heart together, please? What would be the next steps? Okay, so you've been waiting for your person to step up, to be the strong sort of, you know, person that they need to be. Emperor energy is incredibly strong. You know, they are a leader with a vengeance. So basically what this is telling us is you've been waiting for this person to actually come into your life, whether they've been in it before or not, but you're waiting for them to step up, really. You know, you're waiting for them to take the lead in this situation. So that's kind of interesting because, you know, being an Aries, you often like to be in the lead. So that is quite interesting. But because you've had your heart broken in the past, Aries, I think you've really just sort of spent some time healing, and you've waited for this person to come in and take the lead. And it looks like this is the month they're going to do that. So why do we have, I'm going to go down actually this time. So why do we have broken heart, the thinking woman and the sun, please? Why do we have broken heart? Oop, I can't have two, Spirit. Which one? This one. Okay. Yeah, look, you're waiting for your person to come in with a solid offer. And they've taken some time. But, you know, the Knight of Pentacles is a solid It's a really solid offer. It's like a marriage. Yeah, it is like it's something that could lead to marriage, you know. I think you're done with messing about. You're done with sort of people coming in and out of your life, Aries. You're waiting for this person to step up and give you a solid offer. You may not even know the person yet, but that is the sort of relationship that you're looking for at the moment. Because that's what will bring you your ultimate happiness as you see it. So, Spirit, why do we have flexible and hostilities, please? Why do we have flexible and hostilities? Yeah, you know, sometimes the King of Swords, again, you know, if you look at this, we have the Emperor and the King of Swords on the table. Both incredibly powerful. But the King of Swords can be quite cold. And it may be that, you know, what Spirit is saying here is, they're really pushing this message to you, Aries. You need to be flexible and a bit more open when this person comes towards you, and not naturally push them away because you're afraid of getting hurt, you know. So here you are in this. I feel this is your energy this time, and I feel like you're in danger of being a bit cold and a bit standoffish and keeping them very much at arm's length, you know. And usually with the King of Swords card, I talk about clarity, and they want you to see this situation clearly. But I also feel that at any moment, this King of Swords could sort of hold their sword out and point it directly at this person that's coming forward. And it's almost like, you know, you're trying to keep them at arm's length. And look, here you are on the hostilities card with also a very long sword. And again, it's a warning from Spirit that you need to be flexible. Don't point your sword you know what I mean. Don't keep them at arm's length by, you know, having this imaginary sword that keeps them away from you. Because if you want happiness and you want this solid offer, you've got to be flexible. You've got to be a bit more open, Aries. Remember that Archangel Shamiel is here protecting your emotional nerve center and looking after you in that respect. So why do we have hostilities in the garden and the gate, please, Spirit? Yeah, we have the Four of Swords here. The Four of Swords is usually, I would normally talk with this card. This is so interesting, this reading, because it's bringing up different feelings about some of these cards today. Because normally I would say to you, look, you're in need to take some time out to have a rest after the hard work is done. But what they're saying here is, you know, with talking about the hostilities up here and, you know, keeping this person at arm's length because you're afraid, they're saying it's time to put down your swords, Aries. It's time to relax and it's time to put down your swords because, you know, they want you to open your heart to this person. So they're saying this is why we had the garden and the gate, because they don't want you to stay guarded. They want you to be relaxed. Okay, and just, you know, be a bit open. So why do we have message in a bottle with envy, please? Why do we have message in a bottle with envy, Spirit? Thank you. My goodness, my goodness. We have, I can't believe this, Aries. We have an emperor and now two kings on the table. So, you know, these are really strong energies we're getting here. Now, this fits in perfectly because this King of Cups is full of love. He's desperate to, I'm saying he, it could be a she, it's not gender specific, but whoever your person is that's coming in, and I'm just going to say he because it's a he on the card, but your person is desperate to express how they feel to you, which is why they're going to come in with a light message. Do you remember earlier I said they're not going to leap in and tell you they're, you know, declare their undying love for you. And here we are with the King of Cups. Now, the King of Cups is someone who has a lot of emotion. They're an emotional king. But they can appear on the outside as being a bit cold. Now, they're not like the King of Swords. The King of Swords appears cold because they're just logical. They don't do much with their heart, to be honest. But the King of Cups is all about their heart, but they don't express it, okay? They find it really difficult to express their emotions, which is why this king is pictured sitting on an island, because, you know, although the water, you know, all these emotions are flowing around them, they're keeping them safe in their little island. So they're keeping their heart guarded because they're just scared, basically. But so when this person, and this is why spirit are telling you to be open to this person, because it's going to take an awful lot for them to actually pick up their phone and make contact with you. And that is why you might get a sort of a, hey, how are you? What you been up to? Type sort of message. And you may exchange a few pleasantries and then think, well, what was that all about? If this person is coming into my life, surely they should tell me how they feel. Yeah, you know, in an ideal world, they would. But they're in King of Cups energy. So it is going to be very hard for them to step forward and have the courage to do that. But they're going to do it because it's here. And this is why Spirit particularly have said to you, be open to it, because it, you know, it's taken a lot for them to step forward. But I love the fact that we've got king energy going on here. I love that. It's very powerful energies, and the Emperor, you can't get any more powerful than the Emperor, really. Spirit, Spirit. Why do we have Envy and Archangel Shamil, please? Wow, look at this. There's a love offer coming in. So even though your person is not maybe able to verbalize it, maybe they'll show you. I don't know. You know, you are definitely going to have phone contact. Maybe you'll meet up and maybe they'll just be different around you. Maybe they'll, you know, be more willing to hold your hand or show you affection or which, whatever it is, Aries, that is right for you and this person. There is a love offer coming in here. So, you know, this person who is going to step outside their comfort zone to contact you is going to come in at some stage with a love offer. So this is why you need to not be hostile towards them or push them back, because there's a danger that they won't be then brave enough to come forward with your love offer, okay? And remember, this is a fated relationship, so, you know, just be mindful of that, Aries. Just be mindful. So why do we have the fates and the thinking man? This is why he's been a thinking man, because, or she's been a thinking woman, whichever way, but this is why they've been a thinking person, because it's taken them a lot of time to build up the courage to step forward. So why do we have the fates and the thinking man, please? Yeah, look, we have the magician. So, you know, regardless of how long they've taken to pluck up the courage to come forward, to think all this through, it's fated, which is why we have the magician present. Because basically, you're now in a position, Aries, to manifest what you want from a relationship, this loyalty that you've wanted, you know, this commitment you've wanted. Remember, you've wanted this solid offer. And here it is. We've got the loyal heart card with a love offer. So, you know, this is looking fantastic for you, Aries. I'm really quite envious. Maybe I should be an Aries for tonight. Won't do me any good if I'm Aries for tonight, because, you know, I need to be for the whole of November, but I don't think it works like that, really. But, you know, this is beautiful, Aries. Right, let's get the final card. So we have the thinking man and the world, please. What can you show us for the thinking man and the world, please, Spirit? What is the message here for Aries? Oh, Spirit, you are on fire tonight, seriously. Look at this, Aries. This is your outcome. This is your reward. The Two of Cups. Look at you sitting there in your sunset with your glasses of wine. Wow. Look at this. Didn't I say earlier, the world is about you getting the reward for all the lessons that you've both been through. This is a fated relationship, but you both had lessons to learn before you could come together. And here you are, together. This is your reward. I love this, Aries. I so love it. I'm so happy for you. Honestly, I'm really happy. I feel like I could end up with lots of wedding invitations from you. Not really. Seriously. Don't go there. Seriously. I'd probably cry too much. Anyway, Aries, I hope you enjoyed that reading. That is a beautiful, beautiful outcome for you. What a beautiful November, you know? So this is the path you're on, Aries. So when this message comes in, however light it is, give it time. I mean, there's nothing here to say it's going to take a long time, but for some of you, it could be because this person is finding it difficult to express emotion. You know, it could take a little while, but it is here. So they may, having made the first step, they may, on the other hand, decide to just push ahead with their love offer because they're worried you'll go off with someone else. Go off with someone else. Isn't that that's a very teenage type expression, isn't it? But you know what I mean. So Aries, I hope you enjoyed the reading. Yeah, if you do, please drop me a like, because it just helps the video to get recognized more and to be circulated so more people get to see it. And if you could support the channel by subscribing, I would be eternally grateful. Eternity is a very long word, but you know, for a long time I really would be. So if you could subscribe, click the notification bell, and as I say, if you want to check out the work and career readings, that's already on there for the month of November on the channel. So take care, Aries. Loving this reading for you. Have a beautiful November. Take care. Bye.